Hello, hello. Oh my god, the camera, it's awful. But, anyways, so it's finally the time where I'm going to talk about Treasure Box again. And it has been a couple of weeks since the last stream that I did, and anything's happened, like weather in the past few weeks has been awful, way too hot, and even the fan the fan wasn't helping at all. And I was in at some point I was in that time of the month, you know, and it was hard to actually do a live stream. I even tried to do a live stream after the end of the voting, but I couldn't. Uh, my internet was awful, and I kind of got a certain trauma because mm, the live stream wasn't working, or maybe it's because of the internet. I don't know. So it has been a while since I did my last live stream, but since things kind of it's kind of came to an end, it's kind of coming to an end. So I think I have more, how do I say this? I think it's more right to say, I guess. I don't know how to explain this, but I think them the surprises I think is kind of ended for now. So I think I have some ground to say the things that I would say, maybe. Not sure. But let's go back to the January 15th. Oh boy. I was so annoying. I was so annoyed because when I found out about the voting after everything ended, because first things first, YG didn't explain about the voting system. He just said, "Oh, you choose 7 people to 7 people you want to debut." So my focus and many other people focus was what? Help teammate plus Jihoon. Okay? Okay. But later, after the vote ended, it was about individual. The voting wasn't for a group, it was individual. So people who got was in 3 ranks had more points. Yeda and Junkyo. And members like Seongun appear on ONS. Jihoon, same thing. I was so mad. So mad because of this. All the campaign that I did, all the voting that I was trying to help, because there was a group of people who are actually doing um, a mass voting. And I joined that group to help voting with another counts, you know, because we really thought that it would be about group, not individual. So we promoted Teammate plus Jihon as much as we could. I posted on Instagram. I did live streams here, you know, to help promote Teammate plus Jihon. I did uh, what I say. What? How do I say this? I promoted on Twitter, Tumblr, even Tumblr that I don't use that much anymore. I did a post talking about helping teammate plus Jihon for what, and the fact that the fact that our voting didn't count that much, and to think that everything was in vain was off, very off. And after the vote ended, I even helped with mass commenting on YG Treasure Box, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, YG Treasure Box account on Instagram. I posted Korean in Korea, in English, you know, to see that if he could change the whole thing to put all silver boys in the group. But at some point, I really felt like it was so humiliating, especially because he didn't listen to us from the beginning, and it got worse. I remember that I was so angry, so angry about the whole thing. How he lied, how he used silver boys to gain views. Ah, this is so messed up. Seriously, the whole thing was completely messed up. And mess up is an understatement at this point. Seriously. And to think that YG mistakes didn't start right here is even more infuriating. If infuriating, I guess. I think this is the word. It was so. Mm, this is ridiculous. Seriously, this is awful. Okay, so awful. And things keep getting worse. And the fact that he kinda announced it a second lineup, I was like, what? What? Seriously? At first, I think was like, oh, okay, this could be a good sign, right? Nah, it wasn't. Not even close. And I think that Gonhun left YG because, or because they knew, or because they didn't knew. But only the two of them isn't in the final lineup. And at first, I was really angry with the possibility, but right now I'm kind of relieved. Why I'm relieved? Well, YG use Silver Boys, not only the seven that was remaining, but he used Mida, he used some that are not even there anymore, like Noah, where some that kind of give up of being idol. It's only a producer now, and even Wong, who is no longer in the agency too. So yeah, it is really awful. And I think, in my opinion, that some members should kind of leave, not because they don't deserve to debut. Actually, they do deserve to debut, but the amount of hate they are receiving from people from YG who actually watch it, YG Treasure Box, and people keeping creating false humors, rumors. For example, Hyunsuk. This boy is receiving so much hate, and without an actual good reason, without the truth, you know. And people keep calling him names, keep saying things like he don't deserve to debut, he's not good looking enough, he is he was he was in a group that name that was named after a murder in South Korea, which is not true, and people keep recreating those false stories, you know. And now Park Ji-hoon is receiving hate because he is considered ugly. He is considered untalented, and so on and on and on and on and on and on and on. this is this is really mm, makes me feel so angry. I'm not even kidding. And clearly, YG don't deserve Silver Boys, any of them. After all the things he did, no. The rest of well, the rest of Silver Boys should leave YG too and debut in another agency. Why? Because they have been mistreated way too much. And at this point, staying YG is kind of humiliating. They are not loving themselves. They shouldn't accept everything that YG proposed just because he's YG. Okay, they shouldn't do that. They should have self respect at least. They should love themselves. You know, they deserve better. And Park Ji Hoon, I think, is one of the worst case of not having not having having I think is the right word. Not having self love slash self respect because he was he was obligated to left us. Then he was called back, so he accepted called back. He wasn't even the first. He wasn't even considered to be in the first lineup, and he accepted again to be in the second one, in the second lineup that some people say probably won't be even that much active, you know? Some people say that some of those in the second lineup is not gonna be a full group. Like, I think when it comes, how do I say this? If I'm not mistaken, the second lineup is gonna be kind of temporary. If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw someone saying something like this. Not sure if it's true or not, but the fact that even after all the situation that he gone through in this survival show, Park Ji-hoon is still accepted something that YG proposed. And when in reality he wasn't even considered to be in the first lineup. How messed up is that? Are you crazy? He should accept that. He should say, look, YG, you made me come back. You made me go into a survival show. And right now, I wasn't even considering the first lineup. I'm gonna quit. And I don't care what you say. He should done that. I think in first place, he shouldn't even accept to come back to YG, not even accept to go through a survival show. Okay, okay. He shouldn't have accepted. And after he accepted, he was used for views. He wasn't considered he wasn't considered to be on the first lineup, and he accepted to be in the second one. Why? You know? And the fact that YG decided to go for visual groups, this is so annoying. And the fact this is not something new should be a sign that things are, are going to get worse than it already is. You know, things started to go downhill since YG decided to do what? Disband 21 and do what? Debut Blackpink. If if a person has an actual common sense, pe- if the person actually has common sense, the person knows that Blackpink is all about visuals. Point. Period. Okay. And the fact that he had The nerve to say that Blackpink is 21 with visuals. This got me so mad, and I'm not even Blackjack. Imagine if I was. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Seriously, how he has the nerve to say that Blackpink is 21 with visuals. Blackpink is not that talent. Do it. Blackpink is not the talent. And all they do is receive views on YouTube. Point. Okay? And Blinks. Oh boy. One of the worst fandoms that I ever saw. I'm not joking. They are really awful. They really think they are superior to 21. Oh my god. They really think that Blackpink is the one who is maintaining YG. No, it's not. Okay? It's not. Is not. If Big Bang decides to leave YG, it's over. I'm not kidding. It's over. And, and Bleak is really thinking that Blackpink is the one who is maintaining YG. No, it's not. Huh? It's not. Even with only Seungri, Big Bang is still winning. Hmm? And not only Big Bang, Icon too. And some people really even had the nerve to say that Icon is a flop. Oh yeah, just because they did it well in 2017. People started to saying things like, "Oh, Icon is a failure," and stuff like that. And after Love Scenario, people are now having the nerve to say, "Oh my God, I'm so proud of them." When until some time ago, many people was hating on them for no reason. And at this point, I really want to Big Bang leave YG Entertainment. Seriously. I really hope that Big Bang will leave YG, you know. And the fact that Seungri got kind of substituted for by got substituted by Blackpink is insane. And even with people creating false situations to make Seungri having a bad name, NYG keeping silent. You know, he's not even helping. Is ridiculous. Seriously, if YG really thinks that the YG future is really in Blackpink hands, huh, he's very wrong. Because if Big Bang decided to leave YG, Seriously, if Big Ben really decided to leave YG, most of people won't even think about going to YG. You know why? Because most of people want to debut in YG because of Big Bang or G Dragon. So YG should be thankful. But no, he's not. What he did about Big Bang, even talk about even talk bad about their appearance on Mix 9. Not only Big Bang 21 too. And it really m- makes me so mad if it's true that Koreans VIPs want to YG, I mean, wants to Big Bang to leave YG. If it really is true, I think soon or later Big Bang will actually listen to their fans and leave YG. And they can do a new agents if they want. And when they decide to do, you can wait there. People will leave YG and go to Big Bang agents because YG is what it is today because of Big Bang and 21. And the fact that YG downgraded 21 until they disbanded, I don't have patience for this. And even people from Treasure Box, some of them are in YG just because Big Bang or G Dragon itself. Hmm? If Big Bang decided to leave YG, Icon will follow because Don Hyuk has a friendship with Taeyang. Seungri has kind of friendship right now with Icon in general. Winner is gonna live too kind because of Data because Data is friends with Big Bang. Ciel is friends with Big Bang. So Big Bang leaving, Data and Ciel will live, Rina will live, Icon will live. And mm, YG clearly is gonna bankrupt. I think this is the word. Because of that, do you really think that people really want to go to YG just because it's YG? No, people go to YG because of Big Bang Factor. As soon Big Bangs leaves YG, it's over. Over. Okay? But YG downgraded Big Bang because of appearance, Genuine because of appearance, Icon suffered because of appearance from YG staffs in 2017. How toxic are those people? Imagine, imagine a situation where you are being criticized because of appearance by the public of South Korea, And besides the public, your own seal, the own seal of the agency is downgrading you too. How can someone survive healthily? Not sure if people who are watching me knows, but Mindy got depression. Ciel, it feels like she's not doing well because of this too, mentally speaking, you know. And for now, Ciel really wants to leave YG, but I think she didn't leave yet because she probably didn't have courage enough to do it, you know. But if Big Bang leaves, I really think that Ciel will leave too, you know, because she has friendship with Big Bang. So she kind of didn't have courage yet. And that's why I'm really wanting Big Bang to leave YG. They need to do that. The amount of disrespect that YG is giving, not only for his trainees, but his own artists too, is insane. It's nothing new, but it's getting worse. People shouldn't stay in YG if they are being disrespected. That's my opinion. They shouldn't stay in YG, you know. It's really frustrating at this point. It really is frustrating because they are there getting hate for just because they are from YG. YG artists receive hate just because they are from YG. And since many of them are not considered good looking according to Korea standard of beauty, they receive hate because of this too. And there's the part where YG staffs and YG itself downgrade them too. So why they should keep why they should stay there? They shouldn't. They deserve better. The same goes to trainees. Hyun Suk, Yedam, Hyun Suk, Hyun Suk, Yedam, Park Ji Hoon, Do Young, Keita, mm, Jungkook. They deserve better. If I'm not mistaken, even though Keita didn't got choose, he's still there. I really think he should leave YG. YG, staying in YG is not healthy. Okay, is not. It's insanely awful. It's insanely awful because and because of the fact that YG's decided to suddenly go full on visuals, you know. when talent was still a priority, you know, things were better. But since he decided to go full on visuals when looking for groups, things are going downhill since then. Since then, Blackpink debuted, 21 got disbanded, and Seungri is not being treated well, especially because right now he's the only member of Big Bang who is still a- active and didn't enlist yet. So I think he's kind of suffering a lot. I really hope he will be fine. I really wish him well because at this point, what YG is doing, it's ridiculous, ridiculous. Seriously, YG is a person who only sees appearance right now. He did evil editing about Silver Boys. The the whole show. He did evil editing, used them for views. And in Seongun case, he was in commitment for 2 years. 2 years without a single complement, a single praise. Oh, you are doing well, or you are getting better, or whatever. Until the end, Seongun thought he was enough. You can see in his message, in his video message to that the trainees did about the end of Treasure Box. It's so it's so sad to think that he really thinks he's not good enough, and to think that he's already too old for the build. It's insane. Since when? Being 20 years, it's old. Since when? Being a 99 liner is being old. 98 line is being old. This is ridiculous. Are you saying that someone like me, who was born in 94, is old? No. No one who born in 94 is old, you know? But right now, people are saying, oh, Seunggun is way too old to debut. Yedan, no, not Yedan. I think Hyunsuk is old to debut. Byunggun is way too old to debut. They are not looking, they are not good looking enough to debut. They should be off this lineup. And blah, 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 blah. I'm tired of this. I'm really tired. I'm tired. Oh, this is so frustrating. Frustrating. Seriously, this is frustrating. And YG don't deserve any silver boys to stay in his agency. Silver boys deserves better. Hmm? They deserves better. And the fact that Yeda, Hyun Sok, and Junkyu got separate from their friends is beyond me. Really. Park Ji-hoon and Do Young got completely separate, and Gon Hoon didn't even have the chance to actually be in the lineup. This is insane. And at this point, I'm not gonna. At this point, I really want to those remaining silver boys to leave YG. YG don't deserve them. They got used for views. They got evil editing a lot. Why on earth they should stay on YG? Huh? Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It makes me so mad. Okay. YG right now only cares about appearance. And to think that he completely ignored the fans' wish about debuting Silver Boys, which means the remaining Silver Boys, Team A plus Jihoon, is insane to begin with. Shouldn't even exist this survival show to begin. If this survival show didn't happen, Noah would still be in YG. Rare Song probably will still be an idol together. We still want to be an idol together with the remaining ones. Wong probably will is still in YG. Me done too. Imagine how powerful would be those 11 boys. Would be amazing. Would be so powerful. So much. Oh my god. It's such a waste to separate them. Seriously. It's such a waste. And and right now I'm very glad that Bill Gone and Seungyeon left YG. Midan left YG. Noah left YG. You know, they will have better opportunities. They will be if they still want to pursue the idol career, they will still be successful because they are talent. So it doesn't matter which agency they are, they will succeed because of that. Their talent, you know, they are talent. And my wish is to Silver Boys to be together. But My condition is if they should be together, should be outside of YG. Okay. YG don't deserve them. Okay. YG don't deserve them. YG don't deserve Big Bang. YG don't deserve Icon. YG don't deserve Winner. YG don't deserve a dumb musician. Don't deserve. Okay. Don't deserve. I'm not gonna defend him just because his agency is the house of Big Bang. It was house of 21. It's house of a dumb musician. It's house of icon. It's house of winner. No, I'm not gonna act like he's a saint because he never was. Okay, he don't deserve those talent. He's way too greedy. Okay, he make icon suffer a lot in 2017 especially. They were touring with with non-stop. They keep needing oxygen. Those cans with oxygen. If I'm not mistaken, even you young bleed in a fan meeting. Imagine the situation. This is awful. And they keep going to China, going back to Japan for 2 months. 2 months. And they practicing every time they could. And layers and layers of clothing when it was way too hot and they almost passing out, you know? And they were even laughed by some YG staffs because they keep calling them ugly and stuff like that. And you think this is normal? No, this is not normal. This shouldn't be normal. They don't deserve this disrespect. Seriously, they don't deserve that. And that's why I'm really hoping, for the bottom of my heart, I'm really hoping that Big Bang will leave YG as soon as they have a chance. I'm really hoping that Big Bang will leave YG because the moment that Big Bang leave YG, CL Data will leave. Winner will live. Icon will live. And trainees will live too. Because many decided to actually go to IG because of Big Bang or because of G Dragon. You know. So I really hope that the YG will kind of free them, you know. I'm really hoping that he will free some trainees. He should leave some trainees alone so they can laugh, so they can leave YG. I really hope, I really hope they will leave YG. And YG really thinks that TXT is the only boy group that is kind of the enemy to Rookie Awards. No, it's not. YG is really underestimating other groups. And that's why this year I'm really going forward to helping all the groups to have these Rook Awards. For example, ATEEZ. ATEEZ? I don't know how to pronounce their name, but they are so cool. They have a really strong concept, and the lyrics, it's really something, you know. I really like them, and I really hope they will win Rook Awards. And the fact they actually completely break the BTS ranking, if I'm not mistaken. I was so happy. I was like, yes, this. And YG is really stupid. I really think that his current lineup will be able to stop groups like ATEEZ. No, it won't be able to do that. He's really underestimating some groups just because they are not mm, BTS boy brought the group. So he's really underestimate them. And I'm like, just keep underestimating. And when you let's expect they will win a rookie award because they deserve this. 80s deserve this. They're so talented. Seriously, they are very talented. And since YG decided to go visual to groups, I just wish him the downfall. That's it. I just wish this for him because he's doing way too much mistakes. And I'm not kidding. To make things work, he should debut two groups. Silver, Silver Boys, aka the Remain, aka Team A plus Jihoon, and in another group, Team J, because Team J and Silver Boys are kind of similar when it comes to teamwork, friendship, and talent. Kind of. They kind of complete each other, you know? Team J is really there. It, it, Team J is like the Japanese version of Silver Boys kind of thing because of friendship, because of their teamwork, and because of how much they cried every time one of them got eliminated. But obviously, YG didn't care an inch about the whole thing. He didn't care. Even when Seunggun wanted to like a chance, YG was way too busy looking in his phone. When Seunggun video was passing in At that time, I was so mad when I saw that video. Mm, ah! YG was just like, "Hmm, I don't care." And suddenly, when people scream out when the single videos ended, he looked at his right side like nothing happened. Huh. And that's why I really want to Jungkook, Jihoon, Hyunsuk, Park Ji-hoon, and Do-young to leave. They should leave. This sometimes they should notice how something is not worth of that time, even though they had a dream of the building in YG is not worth it because of amount of situations that YG make them look bad. It's awful. And in the end, all the votings were completely ignored. It wasn't for a group voting, though. It wasn't a group voting. It was an individual. And he didn't explain like that. And all the hard work of Silver Boy's stance gone through the window. It's awful. And in my opinion, I even thought of the idea of like Byung-gon and Seung-gun going to LD8 to try to debut together with Noah. Oh, it would be so cool. Imagine. Yes. It would be amazing if they actually got to LG8. If you don't know what is LG8, LG8 is a Japanese agency. They have magical checkups, kinda, in their own building, and the artists are actually treated well, you know, and they wouldn't have to go through another survival show. So it would be a bonus, you know. Or if Seongun actually could go to Ziako agency would be so cool. Imagining. Just imagine Seongun having a feat with featuring with Dean with Crush. Oh my god! Ah! Would be so cool. I really want something like that. Seriously, Seongun really deserves to have this level of featuring. Seriously. And talking about featuring, I'm going to do a video about those interactions that I want to see because there are so many types of interactions that I wish I could see at least once in a lifetime. Would be so cool, be so great. And this includes Seunggun have featuring with Dean. And I even saw a kind of simulation, not simulation, but I think it's a mashup kind of thing that someone did with Seunggun singing "It's Beautiful Life." It was so, it was so beautiful. Seriously, it was amazing. And they did another mashup, but with Dean. I think it was the song "I'm Not Sorry." I don't remember right now which song they did this, but it was wow, it was beautiful. It was unbelievable. It was incredible. I don't have words to express how insanely amazing it was. And Seungyeon actually receiving a featuring with those people would be so dreaming. Seriously, I really wish Seungyeon all the best. I really wish he would do well in whatever agency he decides to do, to try again. You know, and if he doesn't want to go to an agency, he could do YouTube because on YouTube they don't have to suffer with the staffs of agency pressuring him, you know. And there's SoundCloud too, and Bill Gunn actually released some songs on SoundCloud that was like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see my songs of him. Anyways, I'm really hopeful, really hopeful that Bill Gunn and Seunggun will debut together, whether it's in a Japanese agency like LG8, or in a Korea agency like Ziaco agency. You know, they will be so successful. Or even inside agency, Signate at P Nation. It would be great because Sai is a good mentor. I remember how well he guided Icon in Heroes of Remix, uh, uh, competing show. It was very cool. He treated Icon so well. Seriously, it was really great. And that was a time where me and my friend, we actually wish that he would actually adopt Icon, you know, because Icon suffers so much, so much, and they are still suffering, you know. Many people still judge them for simple things. Sometimes they're just breathing, and people keep on hating on them, and it's sad to be honest. But what we can do when some people decide to be hateful, they don't give up. Some people even wish that to death to other people. You know, it's insane, and I really wish the boys a good luck. I really wish them well. I really wish they overcome this. And I really hope that Hyun Suk will be fine because the amount of hating that he's receiving is huge. Is it's really big. It's it's so awful. I don't think he's doing well mentally. I'm really worried about him because of the amount of hating he's receiving. And I really think he kinda regrets for staying in YG because, you know, he saw Byung-gun and Seung-gun living. With the amount of hate that he's receiving right now, he's probably thinking, oh my god, I should have lived together with Byung-gun and Seung-gun. That's what I think. I I'm legit concerned about him. I really hope he won't do anything in the heat of the moment, you know? And sometimes I really wish that I was friends with silver boys so I could actually give some advice, you know, like don't do that. You will suffer even more. It's okay not to pursue this dream because your mental health is more important. You should love yourself more and don't, you know, don't stay just because you're a dream. You need to see the the cause. You should be you should see if there are more things against you. You should thinking in other alternatives. I think I would advise him, for example, in this situation. Not only Hyun Suk, but Yeon, Junkyu. I remember that I saw some vi- piece of videos of the last V Live, and you could clearly see that Hyun Suk, what Hyun Suk was with his swollen eyes. He really looked like he cried so much. And right now, the amount of hate he's still receiving, I think, is even worse right now. Because who is gonna comfort him? Comfort him. Byung-gon used to be the one who would be comforting him. And right now that Byung-gon is no longer there. How he is gonna cope with this? Because if all the silver boys remaining together, they would get through hate more easily because of their friendship. They will support each other and will be more easy to deal with hate, you know. When you are with your friends, people who actually cares about you, who is there for you, it's more easy to deal with bad things, where whether it's hate comments or familiar situations. It doesn't matter. But if you are with your friends, people who actually, you know, support you, it's more easy to cope. People will be, the other people will be your strength, and you will be their strength. So the bond will help to get through those situations. But since the Silver Boys got separated, it's more hard to deal with. And things are not getting any better. And that's what worries me a lot. I just wish that the rest of Silver Boys will leave YG and join Byung-gon and Seung-gun. You know, I really wish. But there's nothing that I can do about it. But one thing is certain, I'm not gonna fully support those groups. I'm not gonna do that. I'm only going I'm only going to support those silver boys. I will only look news about them, nothing else. I won't stun those two groups. Okay, I won't. So yeah, I think this is my overall thoughts about the whole situation. I'm not sure if I could express everything that has been on my mind in the past few weeks, but I'm still supporting Silver Boys. It doesn't matter the agency, it really doesn't matter. I just wish they will be happy, you know. That's all matters to me. They are mentally healthy. They are treating well. They are being treated well. This is what matters to me. The happiness. I really hope they will overcome this whole mess. Seriously. And the fact that Silver Boys will have so many interactions post debut with Icon and Winner. Oh my god. I was really looking forward to the interactions with Icon and Winner. And now it's over. You know, it's sad, but let's hope for the best. And I wish them all the best. All the best. Seriously. Please, Silver Boys, please, please take care of yourself. No matter how hard it is, don't skip meals. Don't don't let hate comments hurt you because you are worth, you are talent, and you deserve better. So that's it. That's my live stream. So I'm going to end right now. And if and I think I'm going to talk about Silver Boys when I have a chance, when I can, because it's not easy and the weather here in my room doesn't help either. But if I can, I will try to do more videos about Silver Boys in the future. I didn't stop think about them, even though I didn't do live streams in the last days, the last few days. I keep talking about them in DMs, in direct messages with my friend, and in the group of mass voting. We still talk about them. So you don't have to worry because I won't forget about them. Okay? And oh, and I'm going to do different videos, not only about K-pop things, but some things that I bought online. So I'm going to try to do different videos. Let's see what will happen. Hmm. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.